Drive home is always hectic. Just laid back driving home. I'm usually not hungry about this time, but for some reason, I'm kind of starving. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me or not, but we'll see how it goes. I would like to personally thank all the people that helped me out to at least get me to over 100 subs. You know, the next shot is 200. Hopefully, I can get that in just a matter of weeks or a week or two. The goal is to get to the 1,000 threshold, and then at the same time trying to put out more videos to get those 4,000 watch hours. Ideally, I would like to get monetized. I'm still new at this, so it's going to take a bit of time. I get it. But I do appreciate all the support from you guys, and I can't thank you all enough for helping me out. And believe me, I'm not afraid to share your channel and help you out as well if you ever need it. Because we grow together. That's what works best for all of us. Especially us small-time guys coming up, you know what I mean? Yeah. Right now I'm just driving and trying to test to see if this thing even works. See if people can see me or if they can join the live. I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but we'll see how it goes. I'll let it run until I get to my destination and then see where that goes. So don't mind me if I'm driving, paying attention to my driving. If you guys see me, just holler at me and then I'll respond, I guess. Just another day. The good thing about me leaving at this time, the traffic is not bad. It's not bad at all. Still got some crazy people on the road at this time, but nowhere near as much as if you leave at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the rush hour. You know what I mean? Believe me, I don't even like driving. If somebody could drive me, I would love that. I have no problem being a backseat passenger if they're driving. Especially like when we're going out to dinner or, you know, to a function. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't want to do the driving. I'm not a heavy drinker or nothing like that, but I have my share of drinks, right? I'll hold my weight, but nothing that's going to get me twisted or to the point that I don't know where I am or, you know what I mean, incoherent. I like to have a good time, but not trying to get smashed for no reason. It's not like I'm 14, you know, trying to sneak into places and drink till I'm stupid. There's too many consequences to face nowadays with drinking and, you know, drinking and driving, you know, people getting injured because of your mistakes, right? Because you may choose to make a bad choice one day and, you know, cost somebody their life or, you know, inconvenience somebody in a way that could be pretty costly. You know what I mean? We just go easy, take it easy, man. Enjoy your life. Do what you do. Take it one day at a time. I've been watching a few different YouTube channels and trying to get some advice or trying to get some insight on how they get their channel going and what they talk about. There's so many, man. It's almost overwhelming, but the basic stuff that I see are just the regular people just talking their stuff, doing their thing, either in their car or in their house, but nothing too fancy. They don't have no big setup, no expensive mic, and it seems to work. You know what I mean? Whatever they're doing seems to work, and I can't hate on them because they get the job done. They don't have to have this fancy studio setup, and they're still pulling the content, and they're getting the people to come to their channel. That's kind of what I want. I don't want nothing that's too fancy. Even though I can set it up, I can do that. It's not a problem. But I like to test the waters first, you know what I mean? The air is so dry in here, man. See if I got my handy dandy man purse. Sure enough, I got a water in it. Perfect. Like I said, don't mind me. I'm concentrating on driving. Don't want to take my eye off the road. Nothing worse than getting into a car accident. Really ruins your day. I think I've been hit once by some lady who wasn't paying attention. There was a squirrel in the middle of the road. It was a dead squirrel in the middle of the road, and instead of just driving over it, she wouldn't even have touched it. The car would have just drove over it. Wouldn't have touched the wheels or nothing. It's in the center of the car. She just decided to swing over it. And all I felt was boom. Couldn't believe the girl hit me just like that for no reason. I'm just minding my own business. And finally we pull over, we start talking, blah, blah. I ask her what the hell was she doing. She goes, oh, I didn't see it. And you know, blah. When I noticed that it was too late and I tried to swerve to avoid a dead animal. I go, lady, you could have just drove right over it, man. You weren't even, it's in the middle of the road. Your car wouldn't even have touched it. She just starts getting upset and screaming and Chinese and, you know, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to get into this. Just give me your information, switch the information, blah, blah, blah. 2 2s later, we go to the police reporting station to report the damage. Yeah, everything got taken care of there, you know what I mean? But it's the inconvenience. Anything you had planned while you were on the way home from work has now been thrown out the window because somebody's not paying attention. And it really sucks. It does, because now you're sitting there waiting for hours to get assessed on the damages. Then you got to do your insurance claim. Then you got to wait, depending on how badly the car is damaged. Then it could be months later before you get your car back while you're driving another rental car. All because of somebody's carelessness. And it happens all the time. People on their phone, people speeding. Sometimes when I'm driving to work in the morning, people fly by me like I'm standing still. It's really crazy. Hey guys, what's up? Crazy Family Blogs. Thanks for the support. You guys really helped me out. I appreciate it, man. I'm driving, so like I said, I can't always look at the screen. I'll just pepper over every now and then to say what's up. But I'm here. This is my 3rd live, but I think this one should go through once I'm completed because I think what it is, YouTube held me back because it was my first post. And I guess I just wanted to confirm that everything was good for the first shot. But the second one went through no problem. So this will be my 3rd one, just to drive. I appreciate you stopping by, that's for sure. Oh, damn thirsty. Nothing but love. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you for all the support. Much appreciated. I'm on the road to 200. So once I get there, then I'll push another thing to try to get to 300. But I'll take it in stride, one day at a time. One day at a time. Eventually, I'll get where I need to be. Yeah, as you can see, I'm all dressed up for winter. Starting to get chilly. Usually the first week of October gets a little chilly. I know just before Halloween it's still a little bit chilly. Not freezing, but chilly. You got to start dressing differently, especially in the morning. First thing in the morning. Afternoons is not so bad because the sun's out, so it heats up a little. But in the morning, it's chilly, chilly, chilly. Trust me. Just taking a little drive home. Work is done for the day. I can focus on some other stuff. I'm subscribed to a few cooking channels, and those things are really enticing me to want to cook more, because the price of food is getting so crazy. Going out to a restaurant is like $200 every single time. You know what I mean? We pay for the atmosphere and we pay for the food, and it's always good for the family time to all be there together. But at what expense, when you really ask yourself? We just decided to tone that down and do it maybe once a week or once every couple of weeks. But the truth is, it's just getting way too expensive. And these cooking shows are enticing me to want to try all these different recipes I see online. You know what I mean? I see some really, really good stuff. This makes me want to try it. And most of them are done within 45 minutes when it comes to cooking it and prepping it. So me and the wife's been talking about it. And yeah, maybe we should just start doing that. Making these quick prep meals that are not even in our culture, something that's completely out of our culture, just to try it. At least that way we can put the spices we want so that we can enjoy it in case our stomachs don't handle the spices from that culture. We can do our little twist to it, our own little twist. I'm born Jamaican, so it's always going to be a little spicy. So, you know what I mean? Not too spicy that you can't enjoy your food. Just a little spicy and a nice little kick. So whatever it is, if it's pepper shrimp you're making, or if it's steak, or, hot soup, anything like that, it's got to have a little kick to it. And everything has to be hot. I can't eat, I'm lying. I was going to say I can't eat cold food, but I eat cold pizza. I eat cold chicken. My wife always gets mad at me when she sees me eating cold pizza or eating, cold chicken, cold Kentucky straight out the fridge. Must be a guy thing, I don't know. Yeah, we're just cruising right now. Probably do a couple more videos later on. I was going to open my windows, but the problem is the wind and the feedback might get to the microphone and make it sound like really windy. I don't want it to sound annoying, you know what I mean? The sky looks beautiful, don't it? Big up my friend Gina. Big up my friend Jason. You know what I mean? Don't know. New York. You guys are awesome. Journey of my life. What's up? What's up? What's up? I appreciate it. I'll stop by you later and show some love in return. I also like to say what's up to Benny Blanco. I know he's not on here right now, but what's up, brother? You guys have motivated me to get my channel going up and running and been very helpful. Like I said, I can't tell you how much times I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. Thank you, Journey of my life, for stopping by. Much appreciated. Yep, Crazy Family Vlogs. Just bear with me as I start getting used to this. Nice to meet you too. Oh, you met me on Benny Blanco's channel? Nice. Yeah, Benny's a hype guy, man. I remember when I first tuned into him, I couldn't stop listening to him. He's so hype. The guy is so energetic. Nothing but love for that guy. Respect. New York City all the time. Reminds me of one of my old friends that I used to deal with all the time. He was very out there. Seemed like nothing in the world can bother him and stuff like that. And he just brings people's spirits up. I respect people like that big time. Yeah, man. Nice, buddy. This guy's trying to cross the road in the middle of traffic. I guess because he's driving a Cadillac, he feels he can do whatever he wants. So what are you up to today, Journey of my life? I gotta check out your channel when I get back home. I try to catch up with everybody, but you guys drowned me with so many new channels, it's hard to keep up. I'm trying to be fair and get to all of you guys to show some love, but I could only do it in increments of time. Come by and show some love on a short or a video, but I will always make time to get around to it. And like I said, I appreciate what you guys have done. Absolutely. Like I say, right now I'm just driving home. It's a nice little simple ride. There's not too much traffic at this time of day, for me anyway, because of the time I finish work. So I can easily just cruise. I'm never in a rush. That's something I've always told people. I'm Jamaican, I'm not Russian. That's why I'm never in a rush. You feel me? We just run with it. Oh boy, I'm so hungry. And the last thing I ate was this morning. I don't know, I find it hard to eat throughout the day because I'm so busy, constantly moving around. All I have time to do is snack on things. My wife tries to give me lunches and set me lunches, but I don't even have time to sit down and eat them. I usually end up bringing it back home. And she's never happy about that. But I don't let it go to waste. I eventually eat it, even if I gotta eat it when I get home. I don't believe in wasting food, knowing that there's starving people on this planet. Absolutely not. Waste makes waste, they say. Oh, looks like we got a little backup of cars. Don't you just hate those people that there's a big there's a big sign that says lane lens or the lane ends, and they wait till the last minute before they decide to cut over, and you wonder why people don't want to let you in. It's so ignorant sometimes. People do some really dumb stuff when they drive. It's almost like they think they own the road. They all wait till the last minute and want to jump over and then start honking you when you don't let them in. It's like, buddy, I was in the line too already, man. What the hell? You know what I mean? Respect my authority. Must be an accident or something up front. Yeah, the trees still have green leaves, but they're starting to change right now. The weather fluctuates right now. I think it's like plus 10 or 11 right now. It's not nothing big for Americans. I don't know what the Fahrenheit is from that, but it's enough to make you wear a sweater out here. Unless you're doing walking outside, you probably heat up quick. But if you're working outside, you'll feel the chill, and it only gets colder from here. Sometimes I'm working in what, below 14, below 20 weather temperatures. Enough to freeze your nuts, enough to freeze your fingertips, sometimes your face. But I'm always dressed for the weather. I'm so used to this. Not like I like it, don't get that twisted. I love Canada, but one thing I don't like is the cold. You'll never see me skiing and, what do you call those things when you jump in the cold water? Just for charity, I can't do that. It's absolutely not my thing. But I do appreciate being in Canada. It's a very nice place to live. Lots of opportunity. Like I said, the biggest thing right now is just the price of everything. But I'm sure that's all over the world. It's not just Canada. And there's different places in Canada that are very serene. Some places that you live there and people never know you even exist. But they're so peaceful and quiet. Here we are now. Everybody's trying to squeeze in. I guess you guys didn't see that big sign with the big arrow and the lights flashing, lane ends. Get mad all you want. Let's see if there's an accident or something up front. Shout out to my wife. Yeah, she wants to see me do this thing. She wants to see me succeed. I want to see myself succeed too, you know what I mean? We're always looking for something else to try to generate something, some extra income, or you know what I mean, just to keep us busy. But I don't always get lucky. I've done a lot of other things. I generate some money here. I invest in stocks. I do all that stuff, but it's not really rewarding like how I would want it to be. I want something that I can do that people might enjoy. Enjoy my talent or my topics or whatever the case may be, or my artwork or my designs. Because I do graphic arts on the side. I make some money on it, but nothing that's going to make you quit your job. You understand? I'm not trying to lose my benefits for something that's not 100% secure. You take care of your family. You got to take care of your family. And my wife fully supports me. That's why I love her. She's the best. And you guys are the best for stopping by and showing love to me too as well. Appreciate it. I hope you all succeed in what you do, and I hope we're all after the same goal, and we reach those targets to the point that you can generate some extra income that will help you enjoy your life, do things that you wouldn't be able to do on a regular job. You know what I mean? So many good stories, feel good stories on YouTube. Can't tell what's real and what's fake, but I can see a lot of this stuff is genuine. A lot of these people have done it, and that they continue to do it, and I believe it. You know what I mean? I'm not talking to guys that are talking about they make 50,000 a month and blah blah blah. I'm talking to simple people that are making an extra 2, 3 grand. That's pretty impressive for a small channel. Can't hate on that at all. They locked the road off. Something must have happened. Yellow taped off. That's another thing about when it starts getting cold, man. It dries out your lips. And I don't even have my damn lip balm on me. The cold air, or the dry, cold air gets to your lips and your face and your skin. It dries it out really quick. There's never this much traffic coming this way. I guess it's just a one-off. Oh well, no big deal. That's the thing about never being in a rush. It doesn't matter if you go slow. You won't catch me dipping and diving out of cars. I'll never do that. Doesn't make any sense. Oh shoot, the other road is blocked too. That would explain why the traffic is so bad. Must be a huge accident on the other side for 2 streets to be locked off by the cops. Even the buses are turning down residential lanes. People always ask me, so what's your channel going to be about? I'm going to keep it very simple. It's just about life, everyday things. Sometimes it could be about, the cost of living, family matters, kids, types of food you like, vacations. So it's going to be a genuine, stop by, whatever topic pops up, we work with it. I'm going to have some scheduled topics, no doubt, but I mean, sometimes we sway off course and we start talking about other things. Somebody in the chat might say something that intrigues everybody else to start getting into another chat. I can work with that too. Absolutely. It's an open concept. Free your mind type of channel, you know what I mean? I just don't want nobody come in here and start disrupt the peaceful nature of the channel, but I understand the trolling will never stop, and that's something that happens and can't control it. I was watching another channel and they were saying basically, look at it like this. If all these people are coming in here trying to shut you down, trying to call you names, trying to insult you, trying to tell you you're no good, you're ugly, your face is messed up, blah, blah, blah. Just use it as motivation. They're trying to stop you because they see you're on the way to getting something or doing something that they're not doing. That's why they resort to those, actions. Can't please everybody. You know what I mean? And that's just part of life. People love you when you're down. When you're up, well, when you're up, everybody wants to be on your side. When you're down, they just turn on you. That's why I keep a limited amount of people around me. Facts of life. As you grow older, people start to disappear. And I'm not just talking death-wise. I'm talking life-wise. Your interests are not the same. You know what I mean? You have other obligations. Some people want to move away just to try something different. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. People change over time. People go through hardships. But try never to let them change you and who you are. That's something I truly believe. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this light. Go ahead, buddy. Yeah, so if you ask me why I'm dressed like this, it's still chilly. I work early in the morning, so it is actually pretty chilly when I go to work, and I'm kind of stuck in my ways on the way home. It's not cold or anything right now. It's just chilly. It's doable. You could probably still get away with a t-shirt and shorts, but you know, I can't do that. I don't like anything cold. I like it hot. I love hot weather. I always hear people complain about the weather in Miami, the weather in all these hot countries, but I can do it. I love it. You try to come here in the middle of the winter time, and you're not dressed for it, boy, you're in for a rude awakening. But don't get me wrong, Canada's a beautiful place. The cold is no different from New York or Detroit or St. Louis, some of those places that have some real bad weather. Um, I don't know why they just isolated to Toronto and Canada against the North Pole. It's not like that. Not at all. I mean, sometimes you can get some extreme weather, but you're dressed for it. It's not a big deal. It's all about your attire. Some people say the layers too. You can have a t-shirt, sweatshirt, and a thick jacket over it with a nice hat and scarf. You're good. Wintertime is like hibernating. People don't want to come out. They don't want to do anything. They just want to stay home, Netflix, you know, chill with their families. It's usually a good time to do it is in the winter. Summertime gets hot and everybody wants to go outside and get heated. And then incidents start happening. Too much drinking, too much partying, too much friends around each other. And I have no time for that bag of excitement anymore. Just want to keep it simple. Enjoy our life. Hope you guys are enjoying the ride. Excuse me. Bless. I had a good year this year with allergies. It didn't affect me as much. Usually late August, early October, the ragweed season just demolishes me, man. Puffy eyes, runny nose, itchy skin. Yeah, I don't know what happened to me. I never used to be any of that stuff. I think when I turned 18, for some reason, the area I was living in was not fully developed yet. So there was a lot of bush around. And I guess I started noticing it then. Literally from the late August to October, that's when I seem to get the worst. Hay fever, stuff like that. Ragweed, dust. I couldn't even take it anymore. But this year has been pretty easy. I mean, I have been taking some of those Benadryls and all these other pills that seem to tone it down, and they seem to be working, so I can't hate on that. Everywhere I'm going today, I see cops, cops, cops. Oh yeah, just park in the middle of the road, you dumbass. Excuse me. It's not a case of road rage. Yeah, I didn't plan this live. I just something random. Maybe I'll plan something live on Saturday or Friday night or something and try it out. Make people more aware that I'm going live. But like I said, just bear with me. I'm still in the process of learning how this whole thing works. And I appreciate any little help that you guys have given me, or any advice that you might want to send my way. I'm probably gonna. I got one thing that somebody showed me. They said about your thumbnails. Um, Making sure that when you do your live and your thumbnails, you gotta actually, before you upload them, you have to label them the type of like, say your show's name is Me and You Today, then they want you to label or rename that thumbnail picture to Me and You Today. They said it really helps when it comes for searching online, not just a picture that says JPEG 603 or 306 JPEG. That doesn't help Google search for it. Doesn't help Google search engine. So I learned little things along the way. So I know it's too late to change it now, but um, because all the images look the same, people will probably get bored and skip past one and say there's no difference in these; they're all the same, and get annoyed and move on. So I'm gonna have to find a way to change each one to make it look different and give a description of what the topics are about. So I'm learning. I just want to make it too complicated, and I don't want to make it to the point that people just stop by and they're gone again. I'm looking for some engagement eventually. It's gonna take a few attempts at least before I find that right sauce. You know what I mean? To get the engagement. But I'm sure it'll come along the way. I'm almost positive it will. And with the community I'm surrounded with, absolutely it will, because I see these guys going hard for some of their community members. That's really cool stuff, man. Trust me. Really cool stuff, the kind of support that these guys give. Some of these bigger channels don't even want to pay you any mind, and in all realness, they don't have to because they got so much people on their channel. But some of these other communities, they really don't care about the numbers. They want to help people genuinely. You gotta respect them. Oh, no, I think I lost my life for a second there. I get a little bit dark. Home sweet home. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to design some different thumbnails before I do a live stream. That way I can upload the correct thumbnail that represents the live stream and label it properly. Keep it interesting, just like poker. Blah, say blah. Anyways, guys, thanks again for stopping by. I appreciate it. Who else is on here? Toronto, Yadi, Wagwan, Dea. Thanks for showing up for my first, or not my first live. This is actually my third, but I'm just getting used to how this thing works. Not much, brother. Just here doing my thing. I decided to launch my channel. I'm starting to get some good ground. I got a lot of people helping me out and get it started. I'm always looking for tips, how to make it better. I I saw you using this thing one time. I can't remember what it's called. I know it's not StreamYard. There was another one that I saw on your channel you were using. I signed up for it, and it allows you to have your banners and your name flashing across the screen and stuff like that. I'm just trying to remember what name it is. I actually installed it on another phone, not this phone. Yeah, Prism. That's the shit right there. Yeah. So it looked pretty decent. It's nothing fancy, but I don't want nothing fancy right now. I got to keep it as simple as I can until until I get my feet wet. You know what I mean? Prism. Yeah, I don't wanna. I wanna get back to my Adobe. Get back to Adobe, but the problem is these guys are charging way too much now for it. It's not like before where you just buy the program and you have it. Now it's a monthly fee for it. The monthly fee that they're asking is just a bit too much for what I want. But I still have the older versions that are actually still working. But with new versions comes better quality, uh, quicker ways to do things, and just better technology. I love Photoshop. That's what kept me going for a lot of the times I was down. I would just design stuff randomly and create GIFs, create or GIFs if anybody wants. That's what they call it. Movie clips. You could do everything in that. I love editing. I love creating things from scratch. I actually even have my own NFTs I designed years ago, but never ended up launching it. I should have, but the whole market crashed with crypto, so it was very hard to get it out there again. I'm still disappointed. Live stream from Niagara Falls. Stupid internet connection down there was Kudo. With Kudo is bad. Yeah, I've been with Rogers for a long time. I would say almost 20 plus years. I haven't had any issues with them. Well, that's a lie. I do have issues with them, but I mean their service itself is pretty solid all the way around. I would say the same for Bell. I've never been. One of my son uses Kudo, but he doesn't really drive that far. He's always around the city, so he doesn't get that much of a bad of a connection. But I feel you, man. You don't want to be somewhere and your connection's going, and you're just trying to get your stream going properly. You know what I mean? That sucks. I haven't been to Niagara Falls in over a year. I think I was there a couple of years ago, actually. Yeah, it was a nice trip. I still have all my pictures and my videos, just never uploaded them. Like I said, if you guys have any tips for me, I'm always listening, man. Trust me. I know it's a long road. It's a long road ahead, and I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna bear with it and find my way. Like a lost puppy, I'm gonna find my way home. Just hope the boss man is there when I get back. So when's your next stream? Toronto Yachty. Anyways, you guys need to go check out Toronto Yachty. He has a channel that basically, walks around the city, different streets and different areas, showcases different parts of Toronto, different parts of the greater GTA. The guy's a good guy. You guys should check him out, definitely. It's worth the watch. I'm still learning, bro, but there's definitely money to make on this YouTube. Yeah, like I said, I watch a lot of smaller channels and I watch some big channels. I also watch some how-to channels, and there does seem to be a way to make money, and some of these people seem to be very successful at it. I'm not trying to get rich overnight, but to generate any extra income, hey, that can never hurt anybody, man. You know what I mean? Just once you get monetized and once you figure out your niche or what it is, your your special touch that people will keep coming back to your channel. Because at the end of the day, it's all about people coming back to your channel, right? It's not just a one-time hit, see you, and then never come back to your channel. You got to keep people engaged and want them to come back. I mean, for me, When I get to a certain number, I'll probably design some T-shirts and then give it away on a live stream. Anything to just keep the interest there. I mean, yeah, it's gonna come out of my pocket, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta pay to play. All right. You want your name out there, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's like the lottery, bro. You can't win if you don't play. Right? Nobody's saying to spend your whole paycheck on the lottery, but the same $5 you might use to buy a ticket every now and then, you blow that just by walking out the door, man. Trust me. That shit's blown by the time you walk out the door. Money's nothing nowadays. It just comes and goes. Half of the time you just get it and it's gone. So nothing would hurt if you can make some extra money on the side and, you know what I mean? And just enjoy it. For me, if this thing ever kicks off and I'm able to even make some extra change on the side, it's all going to be banked anyway. It's going to be banked and reinvested. I'm not trying to get rich off of this, but I shouldn't even say that. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm just trying to earn some money on this thing. You know what I mean? I figure if I just keep pushing, try to get to that 1,000 sub threshold, and then at the same time try to push for that video hours. The day that they say if it is possible and I do get monetized, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a giveaway. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I don't care where you live. You're getting whatever you get, and I'm gonna send it. What's that? Some advice might not be what you want to see or hear. Don't want to get the wrong info. Yeah, sure enough. You know, the thing is, we're grown people, right? You're a grown man. I'm a grown man. You can read between the lines, and you should never take anything offensive. You are going to get the trolls that are going to try to push you in the wrong directions. I get that. It's like, whatever. You don't phase me, bro. I've been around people more worse than you, so you can throw whatever you want at me. I'll just throw it right back at you. Just basically ignore you and delete you. It's not a big deal, right? It just means that people are just trying to stop you from getting to where you're at. I know you did a post the other day saying that you're, kind of disappointed and stuff like that. But bro, let me tell you something, man. Just keep pushing, right? Keep pushing. Um, they're gonna try to stop you regardless. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do to change that. People are just people. They're just haters. They don't want to see anybody exceed or succeed or excel. I just gather myself, pull up my pants, and then another video. Let's go. Actually, Toronto Yachty, you're one of the first guys that I watched when I started. I'm like, what? There's another guy in Toronto doing this shit? And I clicked on you, and I learned a couple things. I think we even spoke a couple times about it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, you know what? If this guy can do it, I'm going to try it too. We can both do this. And I know it's not in the US or not in one of these other countries, but there's plenty of people that are coming out of Canada that have their YouTube channels that are working pretty fine. So I said, you know what? I have nothing to lose. What have I got to lose? Film a video, post it. You know what I mean? Doesn't take that much time. I spend more time binge watching Netflix. That's not earning me absolutely nothing. So run it up, bro. Don't let nobody tell you can't do what you have to do, man. You're a Toronto Yachty. We don't deal with the Amzos thing, right? We just get it. You go out there and get it, bro. I'll support your channel. I've always been supporting your channel ever since I signed up with you. So I will continue to support it. And yeah, initially part of my channel, I wanted to promote other people. Like when I do on my live streams, once I set up that whole, on-screen thing where you can show other channels and stuff like that, to promote them as well. Even getting them on panels and stuff like that would be really cool. I was on a friend, a couple that I met, Gina and Jason, and they brought me on a panel one time while we were talking. I found that was really cool. The engagement was really cool. You can just talk and be there and see each other, or just if you don't want to show your face, you could just talk and get into a genuine conversation. That shit is nice, man. Very good people. But like I said, it's going on 50 minutes now. It's my first stretch, but I got to go pick up my son. My wife wouldn't be happy if I just forgot about my son at school. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, please share, like, subscribe, do whatever. Yeah, and you guys just take care and do what you have to do. But like I said, bro, thumbs up to you, man. Trust me. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody think they can stop you or take advantage of you. Just keep pushing, man. I'm gonna watch you grow, and you're gonna watch me grow. Seeing? We're gonna do this together, straight out of Toronto. You feel me? All right, guys, take it easy.